Well, hello, hello, hello. My name is Donna. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then welcome. If you didn't already know, I'm a full-time drafter and a part-time adjunct instructor at a local college teaching drafting. I created this channel to be able to post short educational videos to help you in your drafting journey. Most drafting classes are online these days thanks to COVID, and you can't really get the hands-on or face-to-face interaction like you once could. At least this way, you can visually see what's going on and get a better grasp and understanding versus what you can from a book. So, without further ado, let's get started. So in today's video, we are going to be modeling this part right here, incline support. All right, this is in chapter 2 of the Parametric Modeling with SolidWorks 2025. I'm going to create a whole little series of different assignments from that book that it can just help you visually see what's going on. So this one right here, before you get started modeling it, you got to just take a look at it, right? This is all the information you're given. And the first thing you have to decide is what plane do you want to sketch this on? So when I look at it, I'm assuming this is the front of my part. This would be the right. This would be the top. So I'm thinking I want to sketch this on the front plane. Okay. So we're going to jump over to SolidWorks and get to sketching this. All right. So we got SolidWorks open and we know we're going to start our part on the front plane, but we also need to know which template to use. Okay. So we're going to go back to the PDF and it tells us all dimensions are in inches. So what does that mean? Imperial template. We're going to go to File, New. Now, if you're not a part of my class, you're just going to hit Part and then you're going to change your units to IPS. But if you are a part of my class, just hit Advanced and hit our Imperial template. Let that open. All right. So I hate that it automatically starts me in a sketch. I don't know what plane it's on. You can change it. I'll go over a different video on that later. But we're going to go to the front plane. We're going to start a sketch. Or you can go to the Sketch tab, hit Sketch, and then select the front plane. All right. Now, Chapter 2 taught us start with a rough sketch and then give it dimensions after the fact. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and go to the line command, and I'm just going to start a rough sketch. Now, I'm just going to start at the origin. It helps me out. Make sure it's straight. It goes up, and then it's got like a little chamfer to it. Go over. Now, it seems like it's all straight from the end, but it comes down, does a little cutout right here, and then there. All right, that's the basic outline. Now, it does have a hole in the middle. You could do that one of two ways. Chapter 2 did not teach you how to use the hole command yet, so we're just going to do it the way it's taught us so far. So we're going to use the circle. We're going to draw a circle in there. Now we want to start giving it dimensions. So we're going to go to our Smart Dimension tool and start giving it some dimensions. So that's 1. From here to here is 1. From here to here is 3. Ooh, starting to get a little crazy. So we're going to make sure I go to this point, okay? Because that is the dimension it gives me. It's going to be 0.75. And this one is 1. Right? It gives me another dimension for the hole. It's going to be a diameter of 1. That's pretty wild. So let's see the overall to get it kind of in the shape that it needs to be. Overall, it's 2. And from the bottom to this point, now you can do it either that way or you can just hit the line. It's going to be 1.5. All right, what else we got? So this line right here is about 0.5 inches wide. This right here is about 0.75 inches deep. This line is only a quarter, so it's 0.25. And the only other dimension it gives me is from here to here is 1.25. Now, notice my sketch is black. That means it's fully defined. If your lines are blue, that means they can move. Okay. So the only reason mine is fully defined and your might not be is because I started my very first line coincident to the origin. Okay. So if I were to remove that mate, my lines would be blue. So, well, actually, let me delete it again so I can show you. Basically, what that means is it can move. Now, this has got another mate. It's vertical to the origin. That's why that one's black. It automatically gave it that mate. So, but I don't want mine to move. I want to make sure that this part is 100%, won't move. There's no, surprises. So I'm going to click this point and I'm going to hold down control and then I'm going to click the origin and I'm going to make it coincident. Now, another way you can do that is add relation, and then you can just click, click, and then you can give it whatever relation you want. That's covered in a later chapter, but I like to show that anyways because some people will have issues with their model not matching the volume that I provide in the chapter. And a lot of that has to do with um, it's just not fully defined. And I hate that the book doesn't teach you about mates sooner. Um, it just kind of teaches you how to do a basic sketch and get it to 3D. That's about it. Okay. So, and another mate that I would add that if it didn't already automatically is this line and this line are basically collinear. So it's this one right here, collinear. Or, you can do the points vertical from each other. There's several different ways that you can make it the same. So, but see if I give it collinear, it just makes sure that these lines stay in line with each other. So we're going to exit this sketch. All right. Now, the book, we need to know how thick to make it. So it tells us it's 0.5 inches thick. Okay. So we know we're going to extrude it. So we're going to go over to the features tab, which if you still don't have the features tab, which you should by now, please make sure you watch the video on how to activate different tabs. Okay. But I'm just going to assume you already have it by now. Go to features. We're going to hit extruded boss base. Now make sure your sketch is highlighted. Okay. So we're going to hit that and it automatically pulls it up. Now we're going to do blind, which is one direction. Now you can change it if you want to midpoint. What does that mean? Or mid plane, sorry. What does that do? If we zoom in, it shows you that half of it's on one side of the plane, half of it's on the other. It kind of just like sandwiches your model in the middle of the plane. So that way, if you ever needed to do something like say on the right side or the left side, you know that your plane is dead smack in the middle. So you don't have to do that right now. We'll just keep it at blind and we're going to change the thickness to 0.5 and then hit the green check mark. And that's it. Now you want to save your part. If you're a part of my class, make sure you name it the way we taught you in the namings convention video. If you're not part of my class, just save it as incline support. And that's it. You're good to go. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today and learning how to make the incline support in SolidWorks. So as always, if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. And if there's anything else you'd like to see a video on, just shoot me an email or let me know down in the comments as well. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps this channel out. So thank you all again and happy drafting.